So earlier on today I was recording a video. Now that video was all about how easy it is to get into wafer locks and how, at the sight of a wave rake they just kind of fall open in fear. I know it's low-hanging fruit, but it's fun to record those kind of videos and it's fun to watch as well. So let me just demonstrate with this one here. So I've got a turning tool, got a wave rake, stick him in, wiggle him about a little bit, and there you go. He just falls open, gives up the goods, makes great entertainment, makes a fun video. Anyway, while I was recording that video, one of these locks just would not play ball. It just did not want to open. Which one is it? Yeah, it's this one here. And it just, while all of these, I just barely reached for my pick case and they just sort of fell open in fear. This one just didn't. I tried raking it, it didn't open. I tried the C rake, the Christina Palmer wave rakes, Bogota, various different rakes, and it just did not open. So I thought I'll pop him in the vise and I'll sort of single wafer pick him, which we rarely do with wafer locks, to be honest, because it's just sort of, quite often you can put a bit of tension on and just run a pick through like that and they'll open. So taking the time to single wafer pick them doesn't happen that often. But this one I thought I'd give it a go and it really held out on me. It really made me embarrassed. So I thought I'd share that embarrassment with you and I'll try picking him on camera. So this one here, the body just slides out because it's got no retaining bolt on the back of it. Inside, you've got wafers top and bottom. So we've got 5 on the bottom and 5 on the top. In order to pick it, we need to sort of raise and lower them until all of these kind of come into the body, and then the lock can turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this in the vise, and I'm going to embarrass myself in front of you, showing you how long it's going to take me to single wafer pick this bad boy. So I've got you zoomed in nice and close, and yeah, we should be able to tension this clockwise. You can't quite see it from this angle. There's kind of a little nub up here which is sort of at the 11 o'clock position, and yeah, that's sort of stopped by this bit here. So in this orientation the lock can only be picked clockwise. Alright, we'll get a tensioner in and see what it takes to get this picked. So I'll start at the top. Couple of nice clicks up there. You get some nice little full sets on this as well as you're picking it. I'll go down to the bottom now. Yep, I think that's number 3 on the bottom was binding. Yeah, so you get kind of incremental turns on the core. Now by the look of it, this wafer lock, it's not like a high security wafer lock or anything like that. So I don't know if it's just been made particularly well or particularly badly. Or maybe I'm just having a bad day picking. Whatever the reason, it does hold out on me quite well. I wonder if I'm just blocking that first wafer, so I'm just going to pop another tensioner in. That one's binding. Yeah, so with most wafer locks you really only need to touch each wafer once. So in theory with this lock we've got 10 wafers in and I just need to tap each of them once and it should open. But yeah, it's not the case at all. It does really make me work for it. everything has gone dead. So either I'm missing the binding wafer, or I could have overset something. Let's just pop that tensioner in, and we'll try again at the bottom. Right, there we go. It was that first wafer there. I think what I was doing is I was blocking it with my tensioner. So there we go. I think that was about 3 minutes, just over, which is pretty respectable for a wafer lock. I think the first time I picked this one, or tried to pick it, I think it was about 5 minutes or something like that. It may well have been that I had my tensioner in too deep and I was blocking that first wafer. But still, for a wafer lock to keep me out for 3 minutes is pretty respectable. I've got newfound respect for this particular lock, or perhaps my respect has lessened for my own personal picking skills. Because, yeah, as I mentioned in the beginning, most wafer locks, you don't need any skill. You just kind of jam any tool in there and wiggle it about a bit, and they just give up the ghost as easy as that. So, yeah, we've got a fighter here. Well done. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.